Hey, welcome back. So, ending last video, I looked at the stats and thought that we should make some line changes to make our power play and PK a little bit better. A few things I noticed. First of all, for Sanford dropped to 80 overall, and if you look, he's kind of mad. He's still like neutral, but then he lost so much morale from ice time, and he's considered third line forward, and he's playing on the fourth line, so that might be why he's pissed. For league, he's second, but he's still happy, so whatever, I'll just leave him. So if Sanford, I guess I'll just put him on the 4-man power play here. I'll take out Tarasenko. He has enough time. So I'll throw Sanford in there. Maybe he'll be a little bit happy. Also, the power play. Dunn's, he's an offensive defenseman, but puck skills are okay. Offensive win 86, that's okay, but shooting isn't the greatest. So I thought like the first couple of years we always had like a forward as a defenseman. Like Schmaltz has pretty good puck skills, shooting, and his 87 off awareness is pretty good. So I thought maybe I'll take out Dunn, and then I'll bring up our next like best forward. And I think that might be Gallagher, 87 offensive awareness. Maybe Froley. No, Gallagher for sure is better. Or Kraus maybe. No, for sure Gallagher. So I'll give Gallagher some extra time on the power play. Maybe that'll help the power play make it a tiny bit better. So there's that, and then the PK. I'm gonna leave the same. I don't know like these are the best defensive guys we have. But maybe I'll just switch this. I'll put Sabatka on the first pairing, since I feel like faceoffs are really important. Since he has a better faceoffs, winning that first faceoff and like dumping it out would be good to start off like a good penalty kill. And like these two are the veterans, they can stay together. Tavares and Gallagher are younger guys, they can stay together. And yeah, since Tavares plays so much, maybe he's tired, so I'll give him a little bit less time, put him on the second. PK, I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, and everything else is the same. And are we starting off with Bernie? I think we're starting off with Bernie this time. Yeah, so I feel like maybe if Sanford isn't doing well, I'll try Nurmi. Maybe he'll play better. I'll give Bernie maybe 2 games now. I'll give like Fitzpatrick 2 games. 8 games, and then Bernie 2 games. So I'll start that now. We'll see what happens. Chicago Wolves 14-15. They're almost 500, but there isn't many overtime losses. So at least. Okay, so what's his name? Bernier gets us 3 points. Maybe I'll just keep playing Bernie until he gets 2 losses. That seems fine. He's got his 3 points out of 4. Oh, okay, that's a loss. Let's get Fitzy back in. Let's go for another month. Alright, Fitzy's back in, but I noticed Sanford is still dropping. So I'm gonna take him out for Nurmi. If Nurmi isn't doing much better either, I guess I'll trade Sanford, because his trade potential is actually not that bad. And then I'll put in I'll get Tarasenko back in here just to boost our power play, hopefully. So there's that. Hopefully Nurmi can play a little bit better than Sanford. I'll give the rookie a chance. Sanford, he's just too pissed. And yeah, we're still only 3 points behind second place, and even like Colorado and Minnesota only 1 point and 2 points behind us, so it's really close in the Central. So if we start playing bad, the other teams can catch up really easily and kick us out. Okay, so let's give him 8 games. Yeah, I feel like Bernier should get a couple extra games since he's actually not playing that bad. 6-0. Come on, guys. Why can't we score this year? Come on, against the Capitals, they're a good team. That's good. Teams like that's got really high picks in the beginning, they're turning it around, which is good. So we're 14-5. Chicago Wolves got their first overtime loss to give them a point. Good job. LA's not doing too great after getting their 3rd overall pick. Colorado, let's beat them. Let's beat a Central team. Oh, Nick Suzuki's got his first injury. Bruised ribs, February 13th. That's about a month. Okay, I gotta do some line changes here. Has Nermos grew to 85? Has he done much? 1 goal, 1 assist, +1. Okay. Well, second line's doing well. They're not getting that many points, but they're plus a lot. So they're keeping the puck out at least. Yeah, everyone's doing fine. Should I double shift Tavares? Okay, so the first line's negative for some reason. Maybe I'll just switch Schwartz and Fabry. I'll try that. Schwartz has had success on the second line, on the first line before. Let's just put in whoever's scratched. Sanford. Fuck. I'll put Sanford for now, but I'll double shift Tavares. He can do it. He's a beast. He should be fine. Hopefully Sanford gets a little bit happy playing on the second line power play. Yeah, we're getting wins, so I'll just leave it. So what's that? Five in a row. Oh, okay, I didn't jinx it. I won't say any more. Okay, nice. We got lots of wins against the West here. Calgary's a bad team. I'll give Bernier the shot. Right, Bernier's back in. Fitzpatrick's still 87 overall. It's good. Nermies, he got any points? He's got 2 points in about how many games? 10 games or so? 7 games. That's good. Let's see his what's his name? Sanford grew. Okay, he got a little bit more. I guess he grew a tiny bit. He's not that angry anymore. I guess we'll trade him during the trade deadline because we the game signed him for 1 year, and he's so pissed off. So I guess I'll just trade deadline for like at least a draft pick. And it looks like we got a lot closer to Chicago. We're only 6 points behind them now, second place. Good thing we got. Good thing we're on that winning streak. So let's give Bernier 2 games, see what he does. Come on, 2 games against Calgary, who isn't doing too well. Come on, okay, we got 1 point, that's fine. Come on, get us a win. Nice. Okay, got us 3 out of 4 points. Edmonton, the Stanley Cup champs. Let's let Fitzy play against them. And still 6 points behind Chicago. They're winning games as well. Oh, Tavares got a minor injury. Shit. Give him some rest. Let's put Carlson there. Let's give him a little bit. We don't want Tavares. If Tavares is down, then we're screwed. We're so screwed. Yeah, let's like switching Schwartz and Fabry was a good idea since we won a lot. We've had points in the last like 10 games, maybe almost. Okay, so let's give 6 games up to here, and I'll check the stats again, see if PK or the power play got better. Good job, Evan. Fitzy got some morale. We beat the Stanley Cup champs. We won our last couple games here, and they're all in the Pacific, which is really good. LA, let's get some more wins in the Pacific. Ryan Murray, fractured jaw, February 14th. That's next week. I'll just replace him with Hayden. So 2 losses in a row. Come on, guys. Those 2 losses like cancel out our like 8-game winning streak a little bit, not that much. Well, now 3-game, that makes it worse. Come on, guys, let's get some wins back. If you think about it, that technically means we only went on like a 5-game winning streak now instead of like 8-game winning streak. Let's see how Nermy's doing. Oh, it's -1 now. Okay, let's get Tavares back since he's not injured anymore. And I'm going to get Murray back in for Hayden. Did he do anything? -2. Damn. Okay, Murray's back in. I think he might be still injured. But that should be okay. Okay, not many points this year for our D. But they're all positive. -3. Oh, I think didn't have like 20-some points last year. Yeah, he had a really good rookie year. This year, he got his sophomore slump. What am I looking at? Schwartz is Fabry positive, and he was negative last time I checked, I think. Oops, I didn't like his points. Yeah, they're doing a little bit better now, I think. Hayes, yes, he's doing fine. For a leak, 4th line is negative now. I think they're doing worse with Nermy. Let's just put why is Sanford? Why are you pissed off? You know what? I'm gonna make a trade. Fuck it. I'll stop the sim here. I'm gonna make a trade. Fitzy just lost 2 in a row. Maybe I'll get Bernier back in. Time to make a trade for Sanford. He's pissed off. He's bringing down the team. I didn't want to take too long finding a trade, so here's the first one I found. I don't want to trade Sanford to the West. since he's gonna be so angry at us. He's gonna want to fuck us up if we meet him in the playoffs. So I thought we can trade him to Toronto for Matt Martin, who's I think he's 31 years old. He's a grinder, so he's basically like a Reeves replacement, and he might be a little bit better than Reeves. Signed for 2 years, 1.3 mil, which is really cheap. And also, if we get to salary problems, we can just trade him next year. So Sanford and these picks for him. Hopefully that goes through. Not yet. Let's try giving maybe our fourth. If that doesn't work, then I'll find another team. I don't want to give up too many draft picks again. Okay, nice. It went through. Alright, so here are the new lines. Suzuki's back from injury, so there he is back in the second line. Martin's playing there, and Nermi's back as a scratch. And also, we'll give Bernier a game or two since Fitzpatrick just went on a 30-game losing streak. So there's that trade. We can get the toxic Sanford out. I actually like them because of his playoff performance, but I don't know. Unfortunately, he just had to get all bitchy. So let's give Bernier 2 games. See what I can do. Matt, oh my god, you're serious? February. I'll just replace him. He'll be back in about a week. Okay, A2 win. Good job, Bernier. Come on, get another one. Get 2. Oh, okay, he gets injured arm. Laxo's their goalie. I'll edit the lines. I'll give the other, I forgot his name, our other goalie chance to play. Taroslav. I'll just throw this guy in. NHL. Yeah, Nermi's replacing Martin right now. Oh shit, I forgot to change goalies. I'll change to Fitzy real quick. Okay, so Fitzy's back in. Let's look at the stats real quick. I forgot to look earlier. Let's see if the team has improved at all. For sure, points wise, we were 15th place last time. Now we're 14th place. We barely improved, but I think we played a lot better than before. Goals for, I think, yeah, we've improved. We were like near the bottom. Now we're like top 10 now, looks like. Goals for per game, 298. Wait, where are we? Oh, that's the bottom, 298. Yeah, we're up there now. We're scoring some more goals. Goals against. Yeah, we're really good goals against this year. Third best, 127. Goals against per game, 249. That's good for 4th place. Power play, it got a little bit worse. Should I look at? No, I think it's fine. I don't know why it's so bad. I'll just leave it. And penalty kill, still nothing much. We're still near the bottom. I don't know. I mean, our PK, we got the best like defensive guys playing. Like our forwards and defense. Like I don't know why it's not good. They probably just don't. Like the game, they just don't mesh together. You know, they don't have the chemistry. So forwards, Tavares, he's point per game. Let's get Tarasenko. He's got 30 goals. Schwartz plus 23. Good job. Fabry 0. Okay, so not looking bad. It's okay, I guess. Defenseman, Peaches, yeah. This is gonna be like his least points. Actually, he might make it to 50 some points, but this is gonna be one of his off years. For some reason, Preco, yeah, that's like everyone's off year. Goalies, Fitzpatrick, 3 shutouts. Yeah, his save percentage was like 923 earlier, I think. And 2, yeah, his stats got worse. Damn, Bernie's is still pretty good. Let's look at the entire league. Tavares, I don't think he'll be leading. All his goalies, stats. I don't think Tavares is gonna be leading. It's probably guys with like 70 points, I bet. Oh, never mind, he's still leading 63. We're not too far behind or ahead of Crosby and Taves. Okay, so you might take it again. Oh, Kiefer Bells is pretty good for New Jersey. I think they only signed him last year. No Draisaitl or McDavid this year. Okay. So Rocket Richard. Right now it's tied with Ovechkin, Malkin, and Tarasenko. So 3 Russians. Kunin, is he a Russian? No, I think he's American. Oh, he's American, yeah. So 3 Russians, 3 Americans, and like in the top 6 for goals. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what much to do in our power play PK to make it better. I'll just leave it the same. We just gotta, as a whole team, just has to play better. And now we're 14 points behind Chicago. We were only 6 like a few weeks ago. Okay, let's go to the trade deadline with Fitzy. See how we do. I think that's exactly 10 games. Let's see. Come on, good wins, 2 in a row. Good job. Martin's back. I'll get him in there for Nurmi. How's Nurmi been doing? Okay, still 1-1, -1. Okay, Martin. Hopefully Martin plays well for us. Because he's basically a better version of Reeves, it looks like. 29, 18, and 6. Laxo. We should get him back in. Alright, I just got Laxo back in the AHL. How are they doing? 25, 22, and 2. They might be like a wild card team this year. 29, 21, and 6. Why are we losing so much, guys? What happened? Let's keep scouting. Detroit, good win. Let's get a win against Arizona. Let's beat the Pacific. They're pretty good this year. They want to get revenge after getting swept by us. 3-0 Colorado. Come on, guys. We have to beat the Central. Just like the last couple of years, Central's stacked. Keep scouting the D-man. Let's go 2 weeks in the O. So we're a couple days before trade deadline. I don't think. Actually, I'll just look at the trades real quick. I don't think we really need to trade anyone. Let's look at our salary for next year. See what to sign. And I'll check what players we have. So yeah, let's like Pareko with sign next year. He's gonna want close to 8 mil, I bet. So we have about 35 mil next year. We're gonna sign Carlson. We might not sign Murray, Pareko, Schwartz. Like half. I don't know if we can sign all these guys. So we're gonna sign all these guys who want. They're all gonna be big contracts. Plus, I know for sure we gotta sign Fitzy and Bernier. So we're gonna find like 2 goalies. Fitzpatrick's probably gonna want at least 4 or 5 mil, I bet. We're gonna find a backup who's about 1 mil. And all these guys. So I mean 35 mil, we might have it just enough. But should I trade one of these guys? I don't know. We might have some guys like. No, I don't think we have any prospects. Only like Kairu might grow. I don't think like Wyatt Bear might grow. I don't know. Next year might be a even more difficult year for salary. But I don't know what we can trade really. Let's just go back. Let's look at the stats real quick. See how we're doing. For sure no President's Trophy this year. Unless we go ham like this the last 20, 30 games. So 72 points. It's still pretty close. Let's just go to trade. Let's just look real quick. Yeah, I don't think we can really trade anyone. I mean, if I trade someone, we're just gonna hope. Like, who knows? It could make us better. It could make us worse. It could be the same. Hey, we could trade Hayes. No, we just signed him. No, I was thinking maybe finding another sniper or like a playmaker. Because we only have one playmaker on the top 6. But no, I think we should just leave the team the same. Ratcliffe might grow next year. Costin. I think the team is fine how it is. We just gotta. Like, it's weird. Maybe this year will be good. Since every single year so far we've been really good. Like the year we won the cup, I don't think we were even in the top. We were like 2nd or 3rd place. We won the cup. The next 2 years we were President's Trophy, and then we were 2nd place to President's Trophy, and we get eliminated pretty early. This year we're gonna be like in the middle of the pack, and maybe because of that we'll get some good luck in the playoffs. So I'll keep like that. I'm kind of a superstitious guy. So yeah, since the last 2 years we did really good in the regular season, we had poor playoffs. And this year, if we have poor regular season, we'll have a good playoffs. Yeah, so I guess we're not gonna trade anyone this year. So we won. I'll give Fitzpatrick. He's been doing pretty good. He won 2 in a row. I'll give him maybe 2 more games. I'll give Bernier game against Dallas. He's been playing pretty good, I think. 5-2. Good job, Fitzy. Come on, Fitzy. Yes, he got another one. Okay, I'll give Bernier the 2nd game of the back-to-back. All right, so Bernie's back in. We're only 6 points behind Chicago now. It looks like we made a lot of points ahead of Dallas. So we're like 8 points ahead of Dallas and Winnipeg. So it looks like us and Chicago are just competing for 1st and 2nd. The Pacific might have done a little bit better since the Pacific has 1 wildcard spot now. And our locker room chemistry is at 88%. That's probably the highest I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had chemistry over 90% before. So let's give Bernie these 2 games. He's been pretty good. Oh, right when I say that he loses. Okay. Yeah, Bernie usually goes like 1 for 1 at least. Okay, so Furleek's now getting pissed off about his ice time. We gotta look at that now. Shit. I don't want him. Oh, it's gonna be like a Sanford 2.0. Okay, he's still 85 overall. Okay, so Fitzy's back in. What should we do about Frolik? Is he still? Is he? Oh, now he's like a neutral face now. Trade deadline's already passed, so we can't trade him. Damn, Kraus is a second line forward. We have so many second line forwards. Should I just switch these two guys back and forth every couple of games and see what happens? Or maybe I'll let. Kraus isn't having the greatest year this year, so maybe I'll bring Kraus down for Frolik. I'll let these three like veteran guys play together. Hopefully that'll help out a bit. Hopefully Kraus doesn't get pissed off. Is he happy? He's happy. Oh, it's been a lot of. But that's his own individual performance. Holy shit! What the hell? Okay, hopefully that doesn't piss him off too much. I'll leave it like that for now. Let's sim. Well, it's probably about 20 games left. Let's see how many games left. 5, 9, 12, about 17 games. Where are we? We're here. Let's give maybe up to the Dallas game here. Let's give it all a Fitzy and check the stats. There's no way we're President's Trophy. Unless we go literally we win every single game. Okay, we're winning a couple in a row. That's good, that's good. Are we done North America? Yeah, we're done North America. Let's go to Europe. Basically a week since there isn't too many prospects over there. Let's get a win against the San Jose Sharks. Good job. We got a couple in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Yeah, this year we're winning. We're scoring lots. We've had at least 4 goals in our last couple games. Beat them. Oh, okay, 6 goals. Okay, we're scoring so much now all of a sudden. What the heck? Maybe our goal scoring will be number 1 again by the end of the season. Nashville, we got a loss. We still got 3 goals though. That's a lot. Come on, let's get the wins again. 3 goals again. Should get 1 point. 3 goals again. That should be like our playoff. We should get at least 3 goals every single game. Okay, against Anaheim, let's get another win. Oh, 5-0. Come on. Scouting. So we had a really good streak there. Hopefully we got ahead of Chicago. So that's another loss, 2 in a row. Okay, good win. Let's give Bernier 2 games. What's the stats here? Are we? Okay, Chicago's been winning too. So let's say we clinch the playoffs. Let's just get Bernier in real quick. Alright, so Bernier's in. Let's check if Furley got any happier. Okay, he's back to happy. That's good. Is he getting points? -1, +1. Not okay. Our bottom 6 isn't doing the greatest. Let's just get Furley back there. Fabry doing good? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Second line's doing alright. First line, yeah, they're probably destroying. 39 goals, 41 goals. Schwartz, +33. How many points does he have? 61. Should I switch it back? Let's switch it back. Let's see what happens after that. I don't know, I feel like it's random. I feel like either Fabry or Schwartz can play first, second. Doesn't really matter. Yep. So Bernier's in net. Let's give him 2 games. I think there's only 7 or 8 games left. Let's give him like 2 or 3 games, and then we'll end the season with Fitzy. Chicago Wolves. No, that might be just like a wild card team if they make it in the playoffs. They're barely 500. Okay, so let's keep drafting in Europe and in Russia. I give 2 weeks, 19 forwards. Nice, 2 in a row. Okay, let's give him 3 games. Bernier's got us 2 wins in the Central. Make that 3. Make that 3. Nice. You know, I'll keep Bernier. He won 3 in a row for us. Make that 4 in a row. Let's just let Bernier keep playing. Ethan Cap, April 16. He's back in a week. You know, I'm just gonna keep going until Bernier loses. 47, 26, and 7. It's a pretty good year. Okay, let's get the last game. Ooh, we beat Chicago. Okay. Let's switch it up to Fitzy real quick. Let's look at some of the points. Fitzy's 86. He's like going up 86, 87. Frolik, is he still mad? Okay, he's mad again. Let's just switch him back with Kraus. Yeah. 1 point ahead of Chicago. Last year we were 1 point. No, yeah, we were 1 point ahead of Chicago again, I think. right? Yeah, last year we were 1 point ahead of Chicago, and then we met him in the second round of the playoffs. This year, Tavares, he might not even make 100 points. Okay, entire league, where are we? Okay, we got back to the top 5. Arizona, okay, last year they barely made it in the playoffs, but this year their presence, good for them. Philadelphia's not too far, we're not too far, Chicago's not too far. Goals for, are we top 250? No, we're probably like third place. Second place, goals for. Okay, so yeah, near the end we scored a lot of goals. Goals against, hopefully that's still goals. Yeah, we're still top. Yeah, that's weird. I guess we had a bad beginning, but near the end our numbers got a lot better, especially near the end. We're like top now, top 5 for goals, 4 goals against. That was the case last year. It didn't really matter, but I don't know. Hopefully this year it'll count. This year we'll actually play like we'll actually score what, like about 3 goals a game, let in like about no more than 2 goals a game. So probably got a little bit better. That's good. I didn't change it, and it got a little bit better. So I guess they just had to play. I guess it was just luck, and then PK is not the greatest, but whatever. I'll just leave it. All right, last game, Tavares. Let's see. He said 99 points. See if he can get 100. 42, 41 goals. So they're both competing each other for the Maurice Richard. Yeah, looks like Tavares got Hart again for 3rd year in a row. Maurice Richard. Okay, looks like Ovechkin's gonna take it this year. He broke Tavares' streak. How old is he? 35 years old. Still scoring goals. And let's look at goalies. Probably, what's his name? Vasilevsky. Yeah, Korpisalo was his name. He's a really good goalie. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's still up there. 37. Oh, he's still tied with 37 wins. Okay. What are his stats? 9. Okay, Korpisalo's a beast. Okay, I guess this year is probably Korpisalo or like Demig might win Vezina probably. Fitzpatrick's numbers aren't good enough. Price had 3 assists, I saw down there. Okay, let's just sim this last game against the Dallas Stars. Let's see. Are they good? Yeah, I think they're probably a wild card team. I didn't notice. But they probably are with that record. Okay, nice win. Okay, up against the Vancouver Canucks. We never went up against them yet. So yeah, we were first overall. So I mean, like, yeah, first in the Central. So it's like Vancouver is the 7th team because the Arizona won the Presidents. So that means they went up against Calgary, who was last. So that means Vancouver had to be second last or something, probably. So yeah, I think it was Chicago against Winnipeg round 1 last year as well. Arizona against Calgary, Edmonton against the Ducks. I think that's a rematch from last year. Pittsburgh Penguins against the Columbus Blue Jackets, New Jersey Devils, and the Philadelphia Flyers. So Philly and Edmonton are back in the 2 finalist teams. And let's just look at our individual stats real quick. Okay, so Johnny T got 100 points. He got the Hart Trophy again, 3rd year in a row. Forwards, 30 points. Schwartz, 63, 56. Gallagher, Hayes. Yeah, Gallagher got more points in the 3rd line somehow. But hopefully, I got Kevin Hayes just for his playoff performance. Hopefully, he performs for us. Suzuki, yeah, he got his sophomore slump and he didn't do as great as his first year. Did he score more goals though? Yeah, he scored more goals but less assists. Okay, not bad. The last line was negative. Hopefully, they can produce in the playoffs. Okay, Peaches still got 50 some points. Schmaltz, yeah, Dunn got his sophomore slump. He got 22 points last year. Went negative this year too. So the 3rd pairing to do the greatest. Probably because Bertuzzi was getting old. I don't know. Goalies, we already saw Fitzpatrick's points. Yeah, not the greatest points again. But he's a power play. Penalty. Playoff specialist. Hopefully he plays well in the playoffs. So yeah, so end here. Next video will be round 1 against the Vancouver Canucks. See ya.